Hello, my dearest friends, and welcome back to your Fertility Counselor podcast show. I'm so grateful you're here with me today in this soft space, in this moment, just for you. As we approach the end of the year, I wanted to create an episode that meets you where you are. Whether you are listening in your kitchen, on a walk, in bed late at night, or in between the beautiful chaos of everyday life that we are all experiencing pre-Christmas. Today is not about new strategies or action plans. It's not about goals or productivity. Today is really about reflection, release, and peace. It's about letting go of what this year has carried, the weight, the hope, the disappointments, perhaps, the moments of joy, the moments that broke you open. And yes, for many of you listening, your fertility journey is part of that emotional landscape. And some of you received the miracle you've been longing for, and others may still be waiting. Some experience loss of cycles, loss of embryos, of pregnancies, of dreams. Some of you may feel exhausted, but hopeful, or numb, or quietly determined. Wherever you are, there is space for you here. This episode is a gentle invitation to pause, to breathe, to honor the year you lived, and to prepare your heart for the one to come. So let's begin.
Hello and a warm welcome to my podcast show, Your Fertility Counselor. I'm your host, Tanya Fessler, and together we will dive into all things fertility, offering support, expert insights, and practical evidence-based advice for anyone navigating their fertility journey. So grab a cup of tea and make yourself comfortable. Let's get started.
Before we think about letting go, I want to invite you into a moment of honesty. This year happened, and maybe not the perfect version you imagined. And for some of us, certainly not the Instagram version, the real, messy, courageous human version. For some, 2025 felt like a year of breakthroughs. Perhaps a long-awaited pregnancy, a healing moment in your relationship, or finally setting boundaries that protected your heart. For others, it felt maybe heavy. Another failed cycle, another not this time, another month of grief behind a smile. Or maybe the year became a teacher in ways you never asked for, showing you your resilience, your emotions, your capacity to hold sadness and still show up. Whatever your story, it deserves recognition. We often rush so quickly into the next chapter that we forget to honor the one we just lived. And then we forget to say, I made it. I tried. I survived things others may never see. I showed up even when my heart was tired. And believe me, this is all reality, and it happens to me and it happens to many others too. So my advice is take a breath. Place your hand over your heart if that feels right, and just acknowledge yourself. No judgment, no comparisons, just truth. And now I want to gently guide you into a space of release. Release is not forgetting. It is not pretending something didn't hurt. And it is not erasing what you wished went differently. Release is simply choosing not to carry what drains your spirit into the new year. because that's the last you want to do. So if there is one advice for today, it's don't carry stuff that happened in the past into your new year. This is your chance to free yourself, to make yourself feel lighter, and to let go. So I invite you to reflect on a few questions, and you don't need answers right now. Just let the questions land softly inside you. What emotions did you carry this year that are ready to be put down? Is it anger or perhaps resentment, frustration, self-blame, or exhaustion? And where did you hold on too tightly? Maybe to outcomes? Or were you trying to control? Or maybe you were holding on too tightly to timelines? And then what beliefs did you repeat to yourself that perhaps no longer serve you? I'm behind. I'm failing. Everyone has it easier. Whatever it is, and who or what do you need to forgive, not for them, but for your own peace? Maybe a doctor, a nurse, an authority, the words that they used, or maybe it was a friend, a family member, your partner, or your body, or maybe even yourself. Release does not mean approval. It means freedom. When we let go, we make room. And room gives us space. Space for hope, space for clarity, space for possibility, and space for breath. Sometimes letting go is a whisper, not a dramatic moment. Sometimes it's simply saying, this does not belong in my new year. Just really very consciously be connected with it when you let go of it. If it feels right, imagine a bag you've been carrying, and inside are all the heavy things from this year. The fear, the comparison, the pressure, the disappointments, the frustration, the anger, just everything. And now imagine placing that bag down beside you in your 2025. You don't need to carry it further. No, you really don't. And who deserves that anyway? You would never ask your friend to continue to carry a heavy bag into the new year. Think about it. What would be your advice coming from a kind and compassionate heart to your best friend? So as we close the chapter of this year, there is something deeply powerful about making peace. Peace doesn't mean perfection, and peace means softness. It means acceptance. So let's start with the hardest place to find peace, and that's yourself. You did the best you could with what you had, with what you knew, with the energy you held in each moment. And there were moments of strength you didn't even recognize as strength. There were moments of survival that no one applauded. Forgive yourself for the days you were overwhelmed, for the moments you were impatient, for the times you felt jealous or bitter, and for the days you wanted to give up. These emotions don't make you weak, they make you human. And peace with others. Perhaps someone disappointed you this year, Or perhaps you felt unseen or unsupported. Perhaps someone's words cut deeper than they realize. You don't have to forget. You don't have to invite them back into your heart. But you can free your spirit by not carrying the story anymore. Peace is choosing not to let someone else's behavior live rent-free inside your mind. And peace with your body. This one is tender. Your body may not have behaved the way you hoped this year. It may have confused you, surprised you, or frustrated you highly. It may have made you question your worth, your femininity, your masculinity, your strength. But your body has also carried you through every single day of your life. It has held your tears, your joy, your fears. It has kept you alive. And perhaps this year end, you offer your body a small gesture of gratitude. Thank you for trying. Thank you for carrying me. Thank you for doing your best. So, surrender is not giving up. Surrender is relaxing the grip. It is trusting that you do not need to micromanage the universe, that you don't need every answer, and that you don't need to be in control of every step. Surrender is saying, I'm open to what is meant for me in its timing, in its way. Instead of pushing or forcing or rushing, you shift into receiving. And believe me, this really is tested and proved. I always say to my friends, each time I surrender, and with that I mean I would go on a holiday or whatever, this is where the best ideas would be created, the best encounters actually happen with people I didn't even know, or I get the best emails and messages whenever I'm on holidays. And that's truly because I surrender and I completely believe into this philosophy of surrendering. So I really hope that you can try it out. And with that surrender comes also gratitude. Not the performative type, but the quiet kind. I'm deeply grateful for the people who stood by me this year. And I'm deeply grateful for the lessons that I got, even the painful ones. I'm also deeply grateful for the little moments that held me together. And I'm very, very deeply grateful for my resilience, the kind I didn't ask for it, but discovered within myself anyway. So the new year ahead does not require you to reinvent yourself. It simply invites you to enter it lighter, softer, and clearer. So my dearest friends, as we close today's episode and the last one for this year, as a little reflection for myself, there is one more coming with my friend, which is on Christmas Day. But this one is the last one by me and for you. I want to say from the deepest place in my heart, thank you. Thank you for listening. Thank you for trusting me. Thank you for letting me walk this path with you, even for a few minutes each week. I hope the episodes that we brought to you in 2025, that there was something in it for you. And maybe that something steered something in you again. We never know until we discover, maybe even later. So I hope this episode gave you a moment of peace, a chance to breathe, a chance to remember your strength, and a chance to let go of what no longer belongs in your story. So wherever you are on your journey, on your fertility path, or simply on your human journey, I am sending you warmth, compassion, and hope. May your next year be gentler. May it hold surprises that heal you. May it bring moments of softness and joy you never saw coming. And I'm cheering for you. I'm here with you. And I cannot wait to continue supporting you in the new year. Until then, take care of your heart and take care of your body. Take care of your dreams. Never stop dreaming. With all my love, take care and see you next week. Bye for now.
Thank you for joining me on this episode of the Fertility Counselor podcast. Remember, you are not alone on this journey. If you need support or have any questions, reach out to us via email at inquiries@counselingconnects.com. Don't forget to follow us on social media at Fertility Connects. We'd love to hear from you. If you want to learn more about us and the services we offer, head to www.fertilityconnects.com. And if you're looking for support beyond fertility, visit www.counselingconnects.com. Take care, and we'll see you in the next episode.